With us now is Jill, and she is a chef and a clinical psychologist. What an awesome combination. And today, I love cookies, and maybe you love cookies too, and we are home free because Jill's here. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. Doing great. How are you?
Fabulous. I love cookies. In fact, I love cookies so much, Jill, that from the time I've been 10 years old, every year I have an annual cookie exchange that my mother started, and it is a tradition, and we are having it in our new studio this year. And I'm so excited because in addition to some of the homemade cookies, I'm gonna have home free. You wanna know why?
Tell me.
Because so many times, some of the guests over the years have come and they've wanted to enjoy, but they haven't been able to because they might have an allergy, right? So these cookies are for everyday palates as well as somebody that might have an allergy to something.
Exactly.
Why did you make these? How did you start this brand?
I made these for the exact reason of what you just described.
Okay.
My son is one of 32 million Americans, 1 in 13 kids with food allergies. And we love cookies, and we love to go places where there were cookies or cookie exchanges or classroom parties or anywhere you go, really, treats are served. And I wanted kids like mine and adults too, in these situations, to be able to join in with everybody else. I mean, think of eating cookies. It's a social event. You're munching, you're laughing, you're enjoying yourself. And so many people have restrictions of one sort or another and are on the outside. And again, as a mom, as a clinical psychologist, I wanted people to all be able to be part of the group.
Okay.
So the whole idea here is to have a cookie that tastes great for anybody. And I know so many families like ours are trying to eat better and kind of healthy lifestyle and all of that. So I cared for my own family and for anybody to make something that's better for you. And pretty much no matter who you're serving, they can probably eat these too. So
Lovely.
when you have people at your event and they ask, you know, I need something vegan, you can say, no worries.
Ding, I got it.
Or I need nut-free, or kosher parv, or gluten-free, or just healthy or whatever. You can say, I got something for you.
So what did you do? You found like the least common denominator of many things and then just decided, there we go. And everything else in the kitchen sink goes into the cookie, right? So you have different flavors. You've got lemon burst, chocolate chip. I see like something that looks like orange and green over there. What are those flavors?
Those are chocolate mint and ginger snap. We also
ginger snaps.
Yep.
Oh, those are so tasty. You
They're
make ginger
great
snaps?
by themselves, but they also grind up great in a blender. The vanilla do too.
Okay.
To make like graham cracker-like crumb for baking.
Yes.
So if you're having people over, you don't have to wonder, what if someone has some sort of different sort of diet? Everybody can eat them together, and they're just wonderful for baking tools too. Or you can just eat them.
Yeah, you could just eat. I know. I'm like, oh, you know, my crew's like, that looks really good.
Yeah.
I like the shapes of them too. You made things in fun shapes, like almost like a little like boing. Like, what are those cookies right there? Those chocolatey looking ones.
Those are the chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint.
Yeah, the chocolate mint we made look a little more elegant.
Okay.
And the lemon burst also, we made them look kind of like lemon, just to look a little bit different and more elegant for entertaining, things like that.
How has the response been for your company so far?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, for anybody who just likes a good cookie and wants to eat something better for you, they're just really happy because they taste great. They've won awards as regular good cookies and as healthy cookies. So it's not a gluten-free cookie, even though it is. They've won awards as gluten-free cookies too. But people love them, and you know, everybody wants to be a good host or hostess. They want to include their guests, and it's always been so hard. Mm-hmm. So people are just so happy to have a way that makes it easy, that everybody just eats the same thing together.
And people are having parties now, which is nice.
Exactly. And for people who do have allergies, we're actually an industry leader for allergen and gluten-related safety. I mean, I can go into the details, or you can look on our website, but we are incredibly careful with everything we do, because a trace of an allergen smaller than you can see can be life-threatening for some people with food allergies.
Okay.
So we make sure that there isn't a trace in our facility or even in the ingredients to make sure that these are really safe for people.
And how is your company growing? Are you looking for other distribution areas? I mean, because I see that you're in a lot of places. You're already in ShopRite, you're in Stop and Shop, you're in Wegmans, you're in a lot of places. But, you know, as you have, I think, a vibrant company, you know, and a very wonderful thing. Is there a way that not just consumers can enjoy your product, but is there, you know, some way that we can help you build your business? What is the next level for you?
Thank you. Well, The biggest growth comes from consumers spreading the word. We
Okay.
have on Instagram, on Facebook, or Homefree_Treats on Instagram and Homefree Treats on Facebook. It's Homefree Treats you can trust because it's safe. So a lot of it is really spreading the word. We're a small business, so we really depend on people being excited, tasting the cookies, going, oh my gosh, these taste great, and telling their friends. But it's also, we are in food
Jill.
service. Okay, you like chocolate mint?
It was the one that's
Go
closest,
for
but yeah,
it.
why not? I usually don't do this, but I'm going to do this. Okay, so you talk.
Yeah, I'll talk,
and you tell me,
chew.
and I'm going to chew. Okay.
Yeah. People who go to hotels want to be able to, there we go. That's the response that I'm used to and love to see. It's a regular good cookie. But by the way, if you eat 6 of those little mini cookies, or approximately 6, you'll have had half a serving of whole grain or more out of 6, I'm sorry, half a serving out of 3 recommended daily servings from cookies. 1 bag is more than half a serving of whole grain, and you can't tell. There's no trans fat, no cholesterol, they're non-GMO,
Wow.
like all these things. So you're eating something better for you. But anyway, I was saying food service.
Yes.
These are really popular in businesses for break room snacks because they care about their employees and want to show that. And so when an employee goes to have a break, they're eating the same thing as everybody else. They're in hotels, so that when we go to a hotel, in the pantry, we can grab something that we can eat, or for my son, that he can eat. They're in cafes, colleges, hospitals, schools, all over the place. So you can ask for them anywhere food is served, really. And that helps us, but more importantly, it helps families like ours to be able to be included.
Jill, thank you. I'm really glad that you came on the show. And they're Amazon.com, Hive Brands, Vitacost.com, and it's all just home free.
Can I tell you one last thing?
Sure, of course.
I know people are increasingly caring wonderfully about shopping their conscience. And we are, first of all, a certified woman-owned business, but we are also something called a B Corporation, which is a new kind of certification not everyone's heard of.
Okay.
But it's about being a good corporate citizen. It means we have a really strong commitment to social responsibility and to sustainability. In fact, these boxes are printed with wind power. So I just wanted to mention that because often people want to be able to do good in that sort of way, and it's something that we are really proud of.
I'm really proud to have you on my show.
Well, thank you.
And I know that my audience cares about all those things too, because I've known them. They've become my friends over the last 13 years, and I set out to do a show that's all good news, to celebrate your journey and journey of people like you. So thank you for being a guest. There you go. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I know all of you at home, you care about your community, you care about your life, and you care about your health. So I highly endorse Home Free. And you know, I'm not going to say that unless I tried it, and it's really good. Chocolate mint. This one might be good too. I'm going to have some lemon after this, but stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here with Jill and her wonderful company, Home Free.